Okay, so hello. I'm a little bit late to the party because Pokemon's 25th anniversary was a couple weeks ago, and I was too busy enjoying Pokemon and didn't make a video. So today I'm gonna talk about several things. Uh, One of them being the Pokemon 25th anniversary. We had the announcement of Shining Pearl and Brilliant Diamond, Legends Arceus, and we had the digital Post Malone concert. So these were the main events. Contrary to what people say, it's not red and blue that celebrate 25 years, it's red and green. Red and green, and to some extent, and even more so, red, are not games that were released in the West. There was red, there was green, and these were the first versions. And contrary to popular belief, our red and blue aren't direct translations and adaptations. No, there was a third version that I have in my gaming room. That's called Pokemon Blue, that came out the year after. So this came out in '96 and Blue came out in '97, if I'm not mistaken. And these sprites are totally different. Some of them are super bad compared to the original Kensugi Mori art. And because of that, because there were complaints that the game sprites weren't accurate enough compared to the official artwork, Nintendo decided to make the blue version, which also reworked where some Pokemon were placed, and some other issues like glitches, and supposedly Cerulean Cave in these games, the red and green original, is too difficult, so they remade it entirely for blue. Our red and blue versions are based upon the blue version that came out in Japan the year after, which has Blastoise. And yes, okay. I just wanted to get that out of the way because it really annoys me when people say, "Oh, red and blue are 25 years old." No, they are not. You are not playing Pokemon for 25 years, most likely, unless you're Japanese. And that is fine. It's a 25th anniversary of our beloved franchise. So, celebrate. I did. You all did. We all should. So, it's just a little nitpicking because people oftentimes don't get the facts straight. Okay, next. What else happened? Okay, Logan Paul did the box break. And there's a lot of negativity in Pokemon nowadays because people bash on everything. There are remakes and they look amazing. I really like them. I'm on the side of things that really like the remakes. I grew up with SNES and Game Boy RPGs, and yeah, they look perfectly fine. So I just wanted to get that out of the way. Arceus looks even better. Come on. Look, the game is... It got me hyped. It got me by surprise and got me really hyped. And yes, there was the Logan Paul box break. Okay, I didn't want to touch on this. I've lightly touched it on Instagram in a conversation with one or two users who also agree with me. But, guys, this has to stop. A Charizard is not worth $400,000. A Bulbasaur isn't worth 30 grand. Whatever. Seriously. Logan Paul doesn't like Pokemon. He's not in it for the love of Pokemon. He's a defiler. He's a disgusting opportunistic that is taking advantage of people's nostalgia to get himself richer. I really hope he finds another hobby that he wants to scalp and leave Pokemon alone. We have suffered enough because of him. And it's just it's not. It's like a base set first edition pack. It's not worth $40,000. It's not. And what the hell is it selling NFTs of him as a Pokemon card in which he stars as a pugilist, which he is not even. The Mayfield match was totally rigged. Like, that dude is a serious piece of bullcrap. And if you guys like him, I have bad news for you. He doesn't give a shit about you. He doesn't like Pokemon. He doesn't care. He only wants to fill his pockets. Like, come on, you paid 4,000 euros, dollars in this case, for a booster, and when he's like sorting the cards, opening the boosters, he lets them fall. He like throws confetti whenever there's a rare, and then, oh, this Squirtle, it must be a misprint. Oh, it's just some residue. Of course it's residue. It's from your confetti, idiot. Like, people like him, collectibles guru, they are not in it for the money. And if you watch the stream, I watched enough of it. He admits that most of the people who bought into the pack opening are cryptocurrency people. Pokemon is not a cryptocurrency. It's our childhoods. It's something that we grew up with. And he's ruining that because he is a shady person. He has always been. Like, Logan Paul has never been a good guy, has never been a cool guy, he's always been a douchebag. And now he's a douchebag who makes people spend even more for what was already expensive cards because of him and his crypto friends and his exposition of the hobby, which is good to some extent. Okay, there's now more people than ever. Okay, other than when the Pokemon boom was high, that are paying attention to Pokemon, and that has led to some severe shortages. I mean, here in Portugal, I haven't seen a Pokemon booster in a long while. And there's even some distributors here that they themselves are scalpers. They're asking for like, on their website, for like 140 euros for Shining Fates Elite Trainer box. A distributor. It's disgusting. Like, here in Portugal we have something that's called the PvP. That's like the recommended lowest price, and a PvP of an Elite Trainer box here is 50 euros. They are selling it for thrice the amount. It's disgusting. And then there was the whole people nowadays just want to... You don't like Pokemon, but you see, you go to a store. Here in Portugal we have like Fnac, which is a chain of stores that I know that it's at least in France as well. It's originary from France. And they sell everything from electronics to video games to collectibles. And you don't even pay close attention to Pokemon or haven't really liked Pokemon in a long while. You go to Fnac, you see some boosters, you buy them because you know you're going to be able to sell them for twice, thrice, or even more than the amount. It's disgusting, and people say that Pokemon Company is at fault for the shortages. Well, yes and no. Yes, because yes, there is a shortage of product. And no, because usually there weren't that many people buying Pokemon. I mean, even more so in smaller countries, there weren't that many people buying Pokemon cards. And their print runs have been pretty much consistent. You could still find Steam Siege, and you probably could still find them if it wasn't for the people buying everything they see. You could still find Steam Siege, and now you no longer can as well. Everything has disappeared, and the print runs were in a due number, considering the amount of sales they usually had. They're not at fault for suddenly everyone and their dogs wants to buy Pokemon cards to resell. Like, it's not their fault. It is to some extent, it is not to others. And people like Logan Paul and are like, they are ruining everything for people who really like them. The NFT isn't worth shit. It's not gonna be worth shit in years to come. Grading cards that paying 40 like that stupid 40,000 amount for a base set booster pack just to have it graded saying from Logan Paul, it's not worth shit. Only a dimwit is gonna pay more for a card that was opened by another dimwit. Seriously. Don't do it. Don't let people like that ruin the game for us. I buy and sell cards. I collect mostly Japanese. And yeah, okay, I'm selling cards that I already had to buy other cards that I really want. And yeah, okay, I've been selling like pancakes, but the point is, people are crazy. Like, if you go, I don't know what's like on TCG Player. If you go to Card Market, which is our equivalent, I mean, it's even better than TCG Player because you deal with Card Market and then Card Market serves as intermediary. You pay a fee, like 5% on sales, and they get paid and they pay to you. And they always serve as the middleman. They always intervene if there are problems. It's super safe, and I've been working with them for 6 years. Yeah, when I played Magic, I started dealing with them. And you go in Card Market, you search for base set Charizard, and up until like 100 and 120, people are selling cards with duct tape because they're completely ruined. Cards that have been so scratched that you can barely see the Zard. And the same is true with other cards, especially from base set and from WotC era. People are asking absurd amounts of money for cards that aren't worth that. I would never, ever, ever, not in a million years, pay 70 euros, for example, for a Charizard that has been glued with duct tape and is labeled as good. It's not good. It's terrible. It's a train wreck. I wouldn't pay 10 euros for that. I wouldn't pay for a card glued with duct tape. I'm sorry. And if you think that a card glued with duct tape or completely scratched is ruining that amount of money, you should check yourself, because you are part of the problem. It's not worth that. People are going absolutely crazy with Pokemon, seriously. And I hope better times are yet to come. I think Logan Paul still has a lot of booster boxes to break, so we may even get a bigger problem down the line. At least Pokemon is reprinting product, so I hope that helps. Just spend your money wisely. Don't give in to scalpers. If you want a Shining Fates Elite Trainer box, don't pay 150 euros or $120 from what I've seen on your state side. Just wait a little bit. It will be restocked. You will eventually find it for a better price. Don't feed the scalpers. They are disgusting. Well, I didn't really want to let out all this negativity, but it was time I addressed it. So I hope you guys really enjoyed the 25th anniversary. I hope you guys don't take me as a salty ass bitch. Because from my side it's all fine. I'm completing my WotC sets in Japanese. Almost finished with the first 3 and going to start attacking jungle and the gyms. And yeah, okay, that is fine. But there are a lot of people who are having trouble getting what they want and having to settle with nothing because people are going cuckoo over prices. As always, stay safe, take care, We'll see you around the corner. Bye.